Our broadcast with this. The Jukwaa Usalama security report presented to the President on Tuesday morning has identified Nairobi County as Kenya's largest hub of criminal gangs, with more than 130 groups operating across the city. And as our reporter Samira Mohammed tells us, the report warns that while gang activity is widespread nationwide, the threat is most acute in the capital, where criminal networks are increasingly implicated in political violence, kidnappings, extortion, and murder.
No one seems safe in this goons' paradise, with Kenya's capital, Nairobi, now being named the goon and gang safe paradise, according to the Jukwaa Usalama report.
Jukwaa Usalama report.
The report, handed over to President Wlliam Ruto on Tuesday, has revealed that Nairobi County hosts more than 130 criminal gangs, making the capital the country's largest hub of organized and amorphous criminal groups.
We now have the report ready.
The report identifies several counties grappling with similar security challenges, including Kakamega County, Busia, Bungoma, Vihiga, Kisii, Homa Bay, Kisumu, Tana River, Trans Nzoia, Mombasa, Murang'a, and Machakos, where the proliferation of gangs has increasingly disrupted social and economic stability.
The other issue, Mr. President, we still face is the question of goons and gangs. Mr. President, goons and gangs are a threat to our security as a nation. We have very resilient gangs that operate around the country.
The report identifies notorious gangs such as Jeshi Jinga, Chinkororo, Mongeke, Gaza, 42 Brothers, M23, Kapenguria 6 and Usiku Sako, among dozens of others spread across the western, coastal and Rift Valley regions.
And they have very interesting names. Some of them are called Watizedi, Ingine Confirm, Ingine wanaitwa Gaza, Zingine wanasema 42 Brothers, Zingine wanasema Panga Boys, MRC, Mungiki, Sungu, Chinkororo. Mr. President, these groups are a threat to our national security. And the IG has been working on a strategy to make sure that we deal with this issue.
Authorities, however, note that intensified intelligence-led operations have weakened some of these groups, with Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen issuing a strong warning yet again against the proliferation of political goons across the country, declaring that the government will take firm actions against leaders who mobilize young men to unleash violence, disrupt public gatherings, and endanger the lives of Kenyans.
The President, it is made complicated by politicians who go hire goons for their political gain. In some parts of this country, Mr. President, there is no funeral that happens without goons fighting from one politician to the other, making lives completely difficult for these chiefs and assistant chiefs and the OCSs.
The Jukwaa Usalama report warns that although the threat of gang activities is widespread across Kenya, the crisis is most acute in the capital, where groups are increasingly involved in political violence, kidnapping, extortion, and even murder. The report comes in the wake of a surge in cases of hooliganism in different parts of the country, including the recent violent incidents during the just concluded by-elections and Sunday's incident at PCA Kariobangi, where goons from different factions descended into chaos outside the church compound, prompting police to fire in the air and lob tear gas to restore order. Incidences which have left many worried if Kenya is turning into a gang and goon state. Samira Mohammed for TV 47, Nairobi.